What's up everyone, this is CyberKnight 8610, and today we're going to talk about 3 new cards that were announced in Number Hunters. These are some new cards that have been getting a lot of hype. I actually meant to do this video yesterday. I was just really busy with just work and stuff, so I couldn't. So I know I'm a little late, whatever. We're still going to talk about these though. A lot of people have been talking about especially these 3 cards out of the set. So yeah, let's go ahead and talk about them. First off, Box of Friends. I guess one of the most hyped cards of the set, or I guess not as much anymore, since before people knew the effect, I guess everyone thought it was going to be super broken, and it's still actually a pretty good card. Let's see, it is light, of course, level 1, 0 attack, 0 defense. It's a machine monster, so you can actually use machine duplication, so I think that's kind of an interesting thing. Looking at this card, you wouldn't think it'd be machine type. Anyway, let's read off its effect. If this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 2 normal monsters with different names with 0 attack or defense from your deck in face-up defense position. You can only use this effect of Box of Friends once per turn. The monsters special summoned by this effect cannot be used as synchro material monsters, and they are destroyed during your next end phase. So yeah, first off, it kind of reminds me of like Rescue Rabbit in a way, except it's more, it has to be destroyed to use its effect. Also, the normal monsters you have to bring out, or you can bring out, they have to have different names and then either have 0 attack or 0 defense. So yeah, more normal monster support, which is, I think that's pretty awesome. I like normal monsters. I mean, it's not going to be as, it's not going to be able to mix this card in as much as like Rescue Rabbit, for example, and I think that's what a lot of people are disappointed about. I think they're expecting something like that, like another Rescue Cat or Rescue Rabbit, and this, it's similar, but of course it's not the same thing. Seeing this card though, and of course, it's only going to be out like, I guess a few days now, honestly. I mean, we're doing this video on the 10th, so 2 days, and this set's actually released. And, of course, Ojamas, this could work with Ojamas, so I'm thinking, you know what, we might have to update the Ojama deck profile we did recently. Some others, like I've heard some people saying maybe people running About. I mean, Gem Knights as well. I'm trying to think of some other like normal monster decks. But there is a use for this card. It's not super broken, I don't think, as, like a Rescue Rabbit. Not really the same on that. But it's still a good card. It was getting a lot of hate too when it was first revealed. You would look around and there were so many people hating on this card, and I think it's alright for what it is. It's pretty good. I mean, I might be able to use this in Gem Knights. I probably will in Ojamas. Like I said, we'll probably have to do an update on that, which, we did that deck profile, I think, just a few weeks ago, so we'll have to do an update. And, yeah, I think it's actually a really good card, and it's going to have a little bit of support with it. So let's talk about the other 2 cards that kind of go with it. Alright, next one we have, it's kind of a stupid name, but we're going to say it anyway. Zombowwow. Yes, Konami, your names are just, Anyway, this is a new zombie monster. It's adorable and creepy at the same time, really, when you look at the artwork. It's dark, level 2, 1000 attack, 1000 defense. Its effect is when this card declares an attack, it gains 500 attack. If this card on the field is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 level 1 monster with 0 attack and defense from your deck. Its effects are negated. It's also destroyed during the end phase. So yeah, first off with this card, of course, it works with Box of Friends. I mean, that's kind of also why we have them in the video together. They are used by the same person, and it doesn't negate the effect of Box of Friends, people may be wondering, because Box of Friends activates in the grave. So it won't negate it. So you can combo those together. If you have the cards that work like that, I think Simsar Lotus is what I heard someone say, and Necrofure, I think it's how that one's, I never really knew how to pronounce that card, but it's like that plant, like flower looking card that's in one of the, I think it's like 2011 game promo? I don't know. I missed those games, by the way. Anyway, though, don't go off on that tangent. This card's pretty cool. Like I said, though, that artwork's just creepy. Those eyes. But yeah, interesting card. It does keep its attack, too. Whenever it declares an attack, it will keep that 500 every time, so you can keep building it up, I guess. I mean, that's not really the main part, I guess, people are going to use with this card, but that's just kind of an interesting side note, too. But yeah, not bad. Works together well, and that artwork just creeps me out. I'm sorry. And the last card we have to talk about is Princess Cologne. Evidently, this is like a character from the manga that uses all these cards, so they made her into a card, I guess. I don't know. I haven't got to that chapter, I guess, in the manga yet. Anyway, it is a rank 4 monster, 500 attack, 2200 defense. It's generic, so it just requires 2 level 4 monsters to Xyz summon into it, which is pretty nice. It's also a light monster. Let's see. Here's its effect. When this card is Xyz summoned, you can target 1 Box of Friends in your graveyard. Special summon that target. If you control another monster, your opponent cannot target this card with attacks, effects, or 4 attacks. If a face-up normal monsters you control would be destroyed by battle or by card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can attach 1 Xyz material from this card, special summon 1 normal monster from your deck or graveyard in face-up defense position. So yeah, first off, another card that's for Box of Friends. It's a little bit easier to get Box of Friends back. I mean, it just gets it out of the graveyard so you can use it again. The better thing about this card, I think, though, is how it doesn't say what level of normal monster you can bring out with its secondary effect. So maybe use it with, like, Blue Eyes, Dark Magician, Red Eyes, you know, the old original cards, Neos even, why not? You know, that's what's kind of, it's not just a level restriction card. You would think it would be, you know, a lot of people were thinking at first it would be like, you know, level 4 normal monster or something like that. No, you can actually go for any normal monster. So that's pretty cool, you know, that could actually work with any kind of, you know, the different Blue Eyes decks that are out right now with all the support Blue Eyes got. And hopefully maybe Red Eyes will get some support because of Legendary Collection, and you can use this card with that. I don't know, I'm just wishing, guys. I'm just wishing on that. Red Eyes is one of my favorites. Anyway, though, back to this card. I think it's a pretty cool card. I mean, it's generic, which is like the best thing about it, honestly. It's a great way if you use Box of Friends. This card will combo great with it, of course, because they were made to work together. And then also if you use all normal monsters, we'll have a great way to get more normal monsters out for you. So what do you guys think about these 3 cards? I think they're going to come in handy for number hunters. I'm actually really excited about this set. I gotta say, I'm more excited about this set than even Battle Pack 2. You know, and I really was excited about God cards, you know, coming out like that with the old artworks. But this set, having some really awesome XC monsters, number monsters from my collection as well, and then even some awesome effect monsters like Box of Friends and Zombowwow, I guess. That name. Golly, Konami. So yeah, tell me what cards you're most excited for too on Number Hunter. Since we're on the subject, I might talk about some other cards from the set, so if there's any other cards you want me to talk about from this set, of course, tell me in the comments, and we'll try to talk about those as soon as possible. So tell me if you guys, are you excited about any of these cards we talked about today? Do you plan to use any of them? I'm thinking about maybe trying to make some kind of deck profile using Box of Friends. Maybe we'll do something like that. Or, yeah, I plan to get like at least 2 boxes of Number Hunters for an opening, so I'm pretty sure I'll get everything I need to maybe make a deck profile using Box of Friends. So hopefully we'll have something like that next week or so. So yeah, as always, thank you for watching. Remember to come rate and subscribe. Link to the description to read more about these cards, and check out yugitube.com. Be sure to sign up. It's really awesome there. And I'll catch you guys later. See ya.